Today, we've got an epic movie review lined up for you. We'll be talking about the 1995 classic, Braveheart.
Braveheart is a historical drama that has captured the hearts of many, so let's dive right in. Now, as the tension escalates, we see William Wallace's guerrilla tactics and his ability to outmaneuver the English forces. He leads the Scots to a series of strategic victories, including the iconic Battle of Stirling Bridge, which is a heart-pounding highlight of the film.
Meanwhile, the love story between Wallace and Princess Isabella, Sophie Marceau, who is married to King Edward's son, adds a complex layer to the narrative. Isabella's internal struggle between her loyalty to her husband and her sympathy for Wallace's cause is portrayed with subtlety and depth.
The film's climax is a heart-wrenching and intense battle at Falkirk, where Wallace's forces face overwhelming odds. It's a brutal and emotionally charged scene that tests the resolve of our hero.
And as the story approaches its conclusion, we witness personal betrayals and tragic losses that shake the very core of our characters. The film doesn't shy away from the harsh realities of war and the sacrifices made in the pursuit of freedom.
Braveheart ultimately builds to a gut-wrenching conclusion that solidifies William Wallace's legacy as a symbol of Scottish resistance and freedom.
This film is a timeless epic that combines a sweeping historical narrative with deeply emotional character arcs, making it a must-watch for any cinema enthusiast.
Braveheart is a masterpiece that continues to resonate with audiences worldwide, reminding us of the enduring power of the human spirit and the pursuit of liberty. Let's dive deeper into the characters of Braveheart, starting with William Wallace himself, portrayed by Mel Gibson. His character is a force of nature. He's a man driven by love, honor, and an unquenchable thirst for freedom. What strikes me most about Gibson's performance is his ability to convey the range of emotions Wallace experiences, from love and loss to fierce determination.
Gibson's portrayal of Wallace is both charismatic and authentic. He manages to capture the essence of a reluctant hero who's pushed into the forefront of a rebellion, making us root for him every step of the way.
Moving on to Princess Isabella, played by Sophie Marceau. She's a character caught between loyalty to her husband, King Edward, and her growing sympathy for Wallace's cause. Marceau brings a subtle complexity to her character, and her chemistry with Gibson adds depth to the romantic subplot.
Princess Isabella'S character adds a layer of political intrigue and moral conflict to the story. Marceau's performance highlights the internal struggles faced by someone in her position, and it's fascinating to watch her evolution throughout the film.
Let's not forget about King Edward I, portrayed by Patrick McGoohan. He embodies the ruthless determination of a monarch determined to maintain control over Scotland. McGoohan's performance is commanding, and he portrays Edward as a formidable antagonist.
McGoohan's portrayal adds gravity to the English side of the conflict. His ruthlessness and manipulation create a formidable adversary for Wallace and the Scots.
And we can't leave out Robert the Bruce, played by Angus MacFadyen. His character arc is one of the most intriguing in the film. He begins as a conflicted noble torn between loyalty to Wallace and his own ambitions, and MacFadyen captures this internal struggle brilliantly.
Robert the Bruce's character adds a layer of complexity to the story, showcasing the moral dilemmas faced by those in power during this turbulent time. MacFadyen's performance, particularly in the later parts of the film, is emotionally charged and adds depth to the narrative.
Overall, Braveheart features a cast of well-developed characters, each with their own motivations and conflicts. The performances by the actors bring these characters to life and elevate the film to the status of a true cinematic classic.
The direction by Mel Gibson himself was masterful. The battle sequences were gritty and intense, and the cinematography by John Toll was breathtaking. The Scottish landscapes were a character in themselves.
Braveheart explores themes of freedom, nationalism, and the price one is willing to pay for their beliefs. It's a film that makes you reflect on the importance of standing up for what you believe in.
One of my favorite scenes has to be the Battle of Stirling Bridge. It's a brilliantly choreographed and emotionally charged sequence. The freedom speech is iconic and gives me chills every time.
While Braveheart is a fantastic film, it's not without its flaws. Some historical inaccuracies have been pointed out by historians. Also, the film's length can be a bit daunting for some viewers.
Braveheart is a cinematic masterpiece that has left a lasting impact. Despite its minor flaws, it's a must-watch. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's our review of Braveheart. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more movie reviews and discussions.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one.